cast iron stove. They would have burnt wood and they would have burnt peat in here. But what's missing? If you're burning something, a chimney. It's actually there. Except it goes down. It goes down under the floor. There are flues, pipes that go down under this floor. One of them is linked up to one of the chimneys, and another one goes into that wall, then all the way up to the roof and the chimney up there. But sadly, smoke is not meant to go this way and that way. It is just meant to go up. And they have a lot of problems with it. Anyway, eventually in the 20th century, we did actually build on a secondary stove, so things improved a little bit after that. But probably the most interesting thing in our house is actually our lighting. So originally the house was lit using candles. Then they used, in fact, a vegetable-based oil called xoxo oil, and this was originally an oil-burning chandelier. But then in 1906, the whole house was converted to acetylene gas lighting. And I don't know if you know, there's a plant in our laundry yard where the gas was made. And I had a gentleman around a few years ago who was a gas engineer. He said, because your rooms are so large, that was probably the saving. You know.
It's diffused.
Yeah. Anyway, so consequently, we have no overhead electric lighting. We do have a few plugs, the National Trust put in a few plugs, you know, we can pass the hoover, we can have a few table lamps so that people don't fall downstairs in the dark, but we have no overhead lighting. So in fact, originally I think our last tour was meant to be at 4 o'clock today, but we've brought it back to 3:15 because come 4:30, you won't be able to see anything. So that's just the way it is. Right, so we're going to go on with the tour. This is the drawing room. If you care to go straight through, there's a white rug being put down. If you just stick to that, that'll be fantastic.
So why's Winston not here?
Winston never visited, but that's a fine copy. Right, so this is the drawing room, and I'm just going to carry on talking about 4 generations who are the National Trust came along, everything was opened up, and what they have tried to do throughout the house is to as you can see, we've got a lot of paintings. I'm not really going to talk an awful lot about their artwork because the majority of them have both been inlaid. This one has been inlaid with semi-precious stones, and this one has been inlaid with marble. This one's great. It's got family coat of arms, go that way. And then when you get to the top of the stairs, just stop at the window. If you want to hang on to the handrail too, that's why we get everyone to sanitise their hands. So. Now when you get to the top and look out the window, you'll see the river. It's the River Blackwater. And here it marks the boundary between County Armagh and County Tyrone. We're on the County Armagh side. Probably one of the most interesting parts of the house. This painting is one of the few originals in the house. It comes from the Spanish. It comes from the French School of Art of Hans Schneider. So it's problems which have been ridiculously placed. So as the barrel's turned round, pins ping off the mechanism, air goes up the pipe, and the thing looks like magic. So if you look around the walls, you'll see that all the pictures are of a religious nature. And this was a really important part of the house where the family would meet most days, they would play walkers, read the Bible, say their prayers, if they missed church, their servants were all encouraged. This little cabinet here is called Edward's cabinet. Very difficult to see, it's getting dark. Edward was the youngest son of the first owner, Walter the Builder, and lots of young men went on the Grand Tour. In other words, they went to Europe. However, Edward has obviously gone a little bit further because that is a Burmese temple, and the fans, I would say, are Japanese. So for all the family, they're great travellers.
Oh, it's a lovely bed, darling. Look.
I should point out straight away, the wallpaper and the curtains are not the originals. The National Trust put in...
Is her nightdress as well? Yes. Everything here is hers. Yeah. So how old was she when she died? I think she was also in her early 80s. They all lived well. They really did live well for those times. So she married into the family. Well, she didn't have 12. She didn't. She was one of the 12 children. She was one. It's from the Irish, and it's to do with the garden on the hill.
Carried on living here. So you might have come across him seated at his desk. And apparently he was always very friendly, very welcoming. Wow. He was delighted that people were enjoying it.
Me too. I like this one. I'm friendly.
To inherit it and then sell everything off, which is exactly what had happened. So I'll just point out a few things to you. We've got a portrait there of Walter the Builder. That's him.
Dictionary, guys.
Over here we have a portrait of his father, Joshua, and